So if you go on YouTube and search Science is Dope, the very first suggestion you get is Science is Dope Exposed. Now I'm talking about videos like these. Then there's one, let's see, videos like these. I think this guy is also doing the same thing. And it's all pathetic, lame arguments. I've never seen a good one so far. Now, you can go and watch any of these videos, but you're probably only wasting your time unless you just want to hear some random people insult me, throw insults at me. Then you're probably not going to get anything out of any of these videos. And I have no problem with people making exposed videos on me or criticizing me in any manner because I'm not infallible. I can be wrong. I can make mistakes. And if someone points that out, or if someone says, "Hey, you're wrong, and this is why," with proper evidence and a proper logical argument, I have no problem taking back my words or giving that person a platform. I have no issues doing that. But none of these videos actually do any of that. Now I know what some people are gonna say. Pranav, you're opening Pandora's box. If you react one person, every single person is gonna get on the bad wagon of making videos on me, hoping that I platform them and react to one of their videos. I'm not gonna do that. This is the last time I'm ever gonna do a video like this. I'll show you an example of the kind of stuff you're gonna get if you watch these videos.
There's a very well-known spiritual guru, Sadhguru, also endorsing this fact that yes, water has a memory. But wait, do you know that there's a very well-known scientist on a YouTube channel known as scienceisdope?
Okay, so this guy thinks he's being really cool with whatever he says, but just look at his comments. His comments are literally roasting him. You can pause and read. In an attempt to roast the science man, religious man roasted himself. So just take a look at the kind of comments. This is the kind of thing you should expect. Of course, not all the videos are this lame, but most of them are. Now, the one I'm going to react to is this one because apparently of the longer videos, this is the one that seems to be more popular, and I've gotten a lot of requests to react to this. Now I'm gonna react to it not because this video is good. It makes pathetic arguments, really lame strawmans of lame cherry picking and lame strawmanning, and I'll show you exactly why. I'm gonna react to the whole video and I'm gonna show you exactly why, but I'm gonna react to it because he made a statement recently in his video saying that he's been living rent free in my head for the last couple of months, whatever. Rent free, bro, what the hell are you talking about? I get comments on every single one of my videos since you've uploaded this video. I get comments, I get live chat messages, I get DMs, I get people trolling me on my subreddit, linking your video, asking me to react to it. Bro, how the hell are you living rent free if I get constant requests to react to your video? I'm gonna make a video anyway, if only to serve as a lesson for people who people who hate me, who want to make a video on me. Please don't come up with lame arguments like this. Oh, and also, like Eminem said, I have to give this guy a career just to destroy it. And there's one more thing that I feel I should add over here. In my Abhijit Chavda video, I threw some insults at the average creator who wants to grow by making these Science is Dope exposed videos. And that was a general remark at the kinds of creators, everyone who makes these kinds of videos. He seems to have taken that as something specifically said about him, though I do understand why he might have thought that, because I used his thumbnail in my video while I said those remarks. That's only because he's a very prominent result that comes up when you search that on YouTube. Now, None of what I said is specifically targeting him. You can go look at the main channel video in case you don't believe me.
Science is dope. I agree that science is really dope. But Pranav, sorry bro, I don't think that you are. I know
Sure. Okay, let's see why.
I make videos usually in Hindi, but this one is going to be in English with Hindi subtitles.
Probably because you want me to react to it. Here you go.
Reason I am assuming that science is dope will understand English better. I also hope I am assuming that science
What's with this image of me? It's probably because your subs, your fans, people who are subscribed to your channel, they all want to see me roasted, but you don't want to be explicit about it. And this image is not even on my channel, bro. This is an image on Vimo's channel. On one of his thumbnails, he has taken that and put it over here. Why don't you use an
is dope will understand
Why don't you use a normal image?
English better. I also hope
Normal image like this one. What's the freaking point?
that my friend Pranava will honor his own words by not giving this video a copyright strike
Yeah, I'm not copyright striking you. Same way, hoping you won't copyright strike this either.
because he himself claims to be an ardent supporter of criticism and free speech. In fact, he says this in a video.
Criticism is a way for the best ideas to rise to the top.
Also, he said in the video in question itself,
I'll also urge the original creators not to copyright strike this video, as what I'm doing is perfectly legal under Indian copyright law.
now let us begin. Chapter 1.
I like how he has this ominous tone and ominous music as if he's doing some covert, some major exposition work.
Story and reason. So recently Pranava uploaded a video on his channel Science is Dope, criticizing another creator over Gaumutra. Now I am not trying to defend that other creator here.
I took a lot of care. Wait. I took a lot of care not to explicitly say their names anywhere in my video because they were smaller than me, and it was very easy for anyone who saw my video to go and harass them on their channel. I didn't want that. But he has gone ahead and exposed their names, maybe to do some bootlicking, but whatever it is, if the original creators are watching this, it was him, not me.
To defend that other creator here, but I found certain
Literally, you're defending them, bro.
concerning flaws in Science is Dope's video itself, and I think these issues should be brought in light. I am not against Pranava, I am against his video. Chapter 2. Predatory journals. So during the so-called expo
Now comes what I said about cherry picking. I'll show you how he cherry picks. Let's go to my original video and see what I said. So I was scrolling. He skipped certain points and gone straight to the predatory journal point.
But a lot of criticism when it comes
Watch.
to
Nobody is eating cat poop. Coffee is always made from coffee beans. On the other hand, there are tons of people who drink cow urine considering it a symbol of religious significance. That was my first point. He completely skipped over that and went to the next point, probably because he had nothing to say about this. That was a flat out, straightforward argument that he couldn't respond to. That's probably why I'm guessing. But this is what he does throughout the video. I'll show you another instance a little later where he again does this cherry picking. But let's go back to his video. I'll show you my predatory journals point comes somewhere here. Okay, first one. This study is extremely poorly designed. It's published in a journal that has been blacklisted as a predatory journal. See, my predatory journals point is my second point. He has jumped straight to that.
Jose Pranava, while trying to debunk this creator,
Again, what's with this pic, bro?
suggested that there is no scientific study on Gaumutra's medicinal properties, and the studies which people show are not credible.
What is the subtle insults that you're throwing at me? Is this how you debunk a person? Is this how you criticize a person? Is your objective with this video to insult me or to criticize me? Because the two are very different.
For this, he said, this.
It's published in a journal that has been blacklisted as a predatory journal. That's the first red flag in a list of several red flags.
Now I don't know if he has ever told his audience what a predatory journal is, but he should have at least explained it in brief here. Don't worry, we will do that. Also,
To explain what predatory journals are would take a bit of time. I don't want to do a poor job like you did in your video, but whatever needed to be said would have made the video much longer. I don't want to do that, especially considering I'd already done it several times in many other videos. I didn't see the need for saying it here again.
Pranava did not show the actual page from where he showed this list of so-called blacklisted journals.
I didn't show it because anyone can look it up. Anyone can Google search and find the page. But any source that actually is extremely relevant to the video, I link it in my description.
Actual page from where he showed this list of so-called blacklisted journals.
Okay, when he says so-called blacklisted journals, as if trying to say that it's not actually a predatory journal.
We will do that too, but before that, let us visit NCBI website, predatory journals, what they are and how to avoid them. This article says that predatory publishers, they aim to dupe researchers, especially those inexperienced in scholarly communication. Now this article points towards a lot of bad things a predatory journal can do. You can read them if you wish to by pausing this video right here. Also, this article shows the harms of publishing a research on a predatory journal and says publishing in a low quality journal can make your research harder to find and less likely to be used by others. You could be scammed and lose your work. All these things only make a journal bad, not the research itself. A journal being predatory can mean many things, and it is not a concrete indicator of the research being fraudulent or misleading. And
Okay. That one point. So a journal being bad doesn't mean the study, the research is bad. That's what you said. Have I mentioned that? Have I analyzed the actual study? That's the first red flag in a list of several red flags. I've gone through the entire study and analyzed it. I've gone through the entire study and analyzed it. And wait, I didn't want to include it in this video. It'll be too long. But I've made it available in a separate video for my Tier 3 Plus patrons and YouTube members. So yeah, I didn't include it in this video because it'll be way too long. But I've done that video separately. And I've made it available for my patrons. So I've actually analyzed the entire study. You can see the whole thing right here. And I uploaded it on April 30th, 2023. I made it available to my patrons and members. And I've gone through the entire study. So me saying that the journal is bad is not an actual point against the research. I've actually said it's only a red flag, not that it's a point against the research, right? But you know what is a point against the research? The content of the research itself, which I've analyzed right here. Oh yeah, and by the way, don't ask me to release that video. The cow urine study analysis, it's an exclusive for my patron members. Go ahead and become a member and you'll get that study. You can watch it, watch what I've said and see the analysis yourself. Don't say I'm not letting you watch it. I am. Anyone can watch it. So everything you're saying, every point you're making after this about the journal, it's undermined because that doesn't matter. The actual study is what matters.
even this does not apply here. To explain that, let's get back to Pranava's claim. Here, he did not show the page from where he got this list. Let me show you the actual web page.
Not relevant because it's a study that matters, not the journal, right?
Yes, it's a blog on openaccessjournal.com, which before giving the list of so-called predatory journals says this. Here is the list of possibly predatory journals.
By the way, this is lawyer speech to avoid lawsuits and stuff. You can see this kind of language in all official documents. I'm not surprised to see it here.
Mark the words possibly predatory. Moreover, there is a disclaimer.
Again, possibly predatory to avoid lawsuits.
section on this website. Let's read it together. All the information on this website, https www.openaccessjournal.com,
Again, lawyer speech.
is published in good faith and for general information purpose only. Open access journal does not make
This is like when you watch those crypto videos, which are clearly financial advice, and at the end they say, this is not financial advice. It's like that.
any warranties about the completeness, reliability, and accuracy of this information. Why Pranava didn't tell all of this?
I didn't feel the need to include something which, at the end of which, I have to say this is lawyer jargon, legal jargon, said just to avoid lawsuits.
Maybe Pranava explained his position while saying this.
They are literally lying to their audience for views.
Also,
You know why I said that? You know why I said they're literally lying to their audience? I said that over here, I believe. Now let's see where I said this line. They're literally lying. Let's watch. Until I saw the next article they had provided. When I saw this, I wondered why they not showing the heading of the article? Why they showing some paragraph from the middle of the article? I tried to find the article, and I did, and I looked at the heading of the article. Cow urine not safe for humans contains harmful bacteria, India's top animal research institute. They've taken the one paragraph from this article, which is someone's quote that seems to agree with their point of view, and just cut that out and put it in the video. They are literally lying to their audience for views. That was the context where I said what I said, that they're lying. He has cherry picked it. He has not chosen to address that point anywhere in this entire video. He has chosen to ignore that and cherry picked only the points that he wanted to talk about. Is this what you call criticism?
so the journal in question here is Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine. And surprisingly, the same website mentioning its name in predatory journal says this. Yes.
1 second. Now I've gone to that same website and I've gone to let's look at some random journal. Journal of Family and Community Medicine. Close this ad. Okay. The exact same thing is written here. Yeah. It's indexed by UCG Care. Is a PubMed indexed journal. Is a peer-reviewed journal. Let's look at another journal. Let's look at some Nature Medicine. Fine. Sounds pretty non-suspicious name. Okay. Yes, it's peer-reviewed. Indexed by UGC Care. Is PubMed indexed? Let's look at another one. CAA Cancer Journal for Clinicians. Some random journal, okay? Is indexed by UGC? Is PubMed indexed? Is peer reviewed? Here, I found another one, Pakistan Journal of Medical Sciences. Let's look at what it says. Yeah, is indexed by UGC Care, is peer reviewed. So it's like literally every journal on this website will say something like this. There's no point showing that this journal says this, all this. What's the point of that when every other journal, literally everything I've shown you says something of this sort? What's the point of showing this? Again, journals don't matter, it's a study that matters.
Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine is indexed by University Grants Commission. Yes, the Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine is PubMed indexed journal. Yes, Journal of Ayurveda publication. The Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine journal is indexed with PubMed scope.
He's saying it like it's a unique thing of only for this journal. Every journal I've shown you just has all this.
University Grants Commission. Pranava, you should have applied your own words here, bro.
I'm sure if you had just run this logic by some people before putting it on a video, you would have realized how stupid it is and abandoned it. Yeah, and let's see what context I actually said that in. Okay. beans eaten by this cat are harvested from its poop, purified, roasted, and quality checked before coffee is made from them. On the other hand, there are tons of people who drink cow urine considering it a symbol of religious significance. You're comparing apples to oranges, a logical fallacy. I'm sure if you had just run this logic by some people before putting it on a video, you would have realized how stupid it is and abandoned it. He literally purposefully skipped over this point, addressing this point, and he has taken this line which I said in this context, and he has taken this line out of context and used it here against me in this case. Nice cherry picking, bro, and nice straw manning. Let's see.
Chapter 3. Why this oversight? Now, in the video which Pranava was debunking, the creator had said that some people try to undermine cow urine by giving it a religious angle, and Pranava, while trying to debunk that, other creator on religious premises said this.
Certain people of this country consider this as undebunked and give it a religious and cultural undertone.
Remember the study that was shown as evidence? Want to know their basis for testing on cow urine? That it is mentioned in the Atharva Veda and other books. That's not certain people giving it a religious and cultural undertone. That's the authors of this study saying that.
Now wait a minute. He purposefully mentioned Atharva Veda only, but didn't name other books, which are Charak Samhita and Ashtanga Sangraha, which...
Bro, I'm literally highlighting it. I'm not trying to hide it. It's there, right there in that paragraph. I'm showing it on screen and I'm literally highlighting it. You're speaking as if I was trying to hide it. What is it?
are ancient medicinal treatises. Why Pranava forgot?
And being ancient medicinal treatise does not make it valid. I've made several videos on what's wrong with this ancient science, ancient technology idea that people try to propel. Like I'm sure this guy does somewhere in his videos. But I've told you exactly what's wrong with all that. And Ayurveda is a pseudoscience. I've also mentioned this in my videos.
Those, was it on purpose or was it just an unintentional oversight? That's up to you to decide. Chapter 4. Scope of Studies. Now Science is Dope has tried his best to set a narrative that cow urine has no medicinal properties whatsoever.
Bro, it's not a narrative, bro. It's a fact. I've gone through the entire study and made sure I'm not making mistake when I say anything. I'm aware of how poorly designed that study is, and I'm aware of all the flaws in that study. If you want to say that cow urine has medical benefits, show me evidence and not poor quality studies. Thank you.
Is it true? Let's examine. In 2012, a study titled Evaluation of Anti-Diabetic, Antioxidant Effect and Safety Profile of Gomutra Arc in Wistar albino rats was published, which concluded from the present study it can be concluded that Gomutra Arc has a significant anti-diabetic effect which is comparable to standard drug glibenclamide, and it also said that further studies are needed to...
See, that usually is a red flag, okay? Just saying. What you just highlighted now, that is usually a red flag, but okay.
know the exact mechanism of action.
See, unless I go through this exact study, I won't be able to tell how legit it is.
Of Gomutra Arc. In 2015, an article titled
Journal of Intercultural and Ethnopharmacology. See, this has been flagged as a predatory journal. So I wouldn't immediately jump to the validity of this study. But yeah, the study is likely to be poorly designed. I can't say for sure until I read the actual study.
Chemotherapeutic potential of cow urine, a review was published which concluded on analyzing the effect of different preparations of cow urine. Foreign cow urine had better activity than cow urine distillate. Activity of foreign cow urine and cow urine distillate from indigenous cows was similar to streptomycin and are required to fully assess its potential. And I am not mentioning the one research already mentioned by Pranava himself.
Yeah, that one research I've shown you why it's poorly designed, but okay.
Chapter 5. My take. I am not against Pranav. Even I agree with one of his points made in the video.
I've said so many times before, there's no Eastern and Western science. There's only one science.
So,
Bro, you're clearly against me. You wouldn't make a video titled Exposed and use those pictures instead of just normal pictures. You could have made your point by just doing that, right?
so am I supporting the use of
Rationality or propaganda?
raw cow urine? A big no. But why can't
You're not saying that you've shown some valid studies, right? Some perfect. If there are so many medical benefits, why are you not endorsing cow urine? I wonder.
Mutra arc prepared as per Ayurvedic text be used as a medicine when we can use medicine made from horse urine, and some people can eat human fecal matter in form of poop pills and make banks such as open biome to store human stools for fecal microbial transplant.
See, things like Premarin, things like stool transplant, which you mentioned, they have actual evidence showing their efficacy. If there is actual evidence shown for cow urine, I'm sure the medical community will more than happily accept it. But there is no evidence for it, at least not in well-designed studies.
I hope my brother Pranav will understand that he makes mistakes too. And for my audience, don't you worry, because truth always prevails. Jai Shri Hari.
Jai Shri Hari. Let's end the video there. But yeah, that's basically it. Those are the issues with the video. I hope you clearly heard, clearly listened to, clearly saw why he was doing a lot of cherry picking and trying to show me as wrong when clearly he was just strawmanning me. He was trying to show a point as me being wrong when clearly he didn't do that. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.